Good. Everybody good?
Yes.
Okay. Sergeant Jason Brown, Harris County Sheriff's Office, Homicide Division. Today at approximately 2:15 p.m., Harris County Sheriff's Office units were dispatched to 10155 Bama North Houston in reference to a shooting. When they arrived on scene, they found a juvenile Hispanic male who had been shot. This Hispanic male was pronounced deceased at the scene. Deputies using witness information were able to detain a 15-year-old suspect in the shooting. As of right now, we don't know a motive for the shooting, but we believe it's some type of drug transaction. We have not spoken with the juvenile at this time, so we don't know what his story is as far as how the interaction proceeded, but he is detained at this time. We don't believe that there's any other suspects involved in this particular altercation. We're continuing to try to review video from inside the apartment complex and see if we can get any additional information. But as of right now, we have not identified the deceased juvenile. We possibly have family members on scene, but again, we haven't been able to make a positive identification on him. We believe he's a juvenile Hispanic male, roughly 15 to 17 years old. But again, that information is still pretty unknown.
The suspect's 15 and the deceased is 15 to 17.
Approximately. I can't be specific about the deceased individual. We haven't positively identified him.
Do they live here?
We know that the suspect at least lived here part-time. We don't know about the deceased individual. Again, we haven't identified him, so we can't be sure on that.
Do you know who was the buyer, who was the seller?
No, we haven't even begun to get that far yet. And again, that's based on what we're seeing at the scene, some of the evidence. We don't know that that's the case for sure, but that's what it appears to be at this time.
Did you recover a weapon?
We're in the process of, we think we may have a weapon there, but we haven't gone that far yet.
And can you describe more about how the 50-year-old was caught? That seems sort of unusual.
He was pointed out by witnesses, and deputies were able to detain him here at the scene.
This was in like the parking lot area, right? Between buildings?
It took place in the parking lot. The juvenile was detained inside an apartment.
So the neighbors sort of knew who he was.
Ma'am, what'd you say?
I know it's kind of loud. So the neighbors sort of knew who he was, or they saw it, or
They saw the altercation. They saw people running. They were able to point out where the suspect ran to.
Suspect entry?
As far as we know, those are the only two. Those are the only two that we've seen. We've only got the one guy detained, and we don't think anybody else was involved.
If anyone has any information, where can they contact?
They can contact the Sheriff's Office Homicide Division, 713-274-9100, or of course they can always contact Crime Stoppers.
I guess the issue, I mean, teenagers killing always comes up from time to time. The sheriff sometimes talks about it. Are you guys seeing more of this? About the same? Possible wars?
We see a fair number of juvenile homicides. I'll leave it at that.
Would you be able to say if this normally, not normally, but does it happen often here in the drug transactions? You guys get calls like that?
Are you talking about this location?
This location?
This is a high crime area, yes sir.
This particular apartment complex? Yeah.
Just this whole area.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry, can you spell your last name?
All right, so yeah, they've got somebody in custody. This is really sad. This is a juvenile that was killed, and I just posted pictures. They got the suspect in an apartment. I just posted some pictures, so I'm thinking that's probably where they got the suspect from. You can go check it out on Grizzly's Hood News Friends. Just started getting messages around 2:40. Peeps started reaching out that there was like a crime scene, that they observed a lot of law enforcement in the area. We still have a helicopter also out here. And yeah, we got two helicopters. There's one over there and then one above me. Prayers going up for all involved. There's a lot of kids that are walking around here. There's also a school not too far from here. And so, yeah, I had a lot of peeps reaching out asking, Grizzy, what's going on? So I came out here, and that is what happened, folks. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Hubo un muchacho, una persona joven, avaliaron a una persona joven y falleció. Aquí estamos en la Park at Fallbrook, Apartamentos Park at Fallbrook, cerca de la, a ver, ¿cómo está llama la calle? En el Northwest Park. Aquí estamos en esta comunidad de Northwest Park. Y esto queda en la Bamo, North Houston, cerca de la North Houston, Roslyn y la Fallbrook. Al llegar así les hallaron a un joven que había sido avaliado. Y él desafortunadamente lo pronunciaron muerto aquí en esta escena. Do you live in the area? Do you hear the helicopters? Let me know. Can you hear the helicopters? Hey, what's up? We see you. We see you. All right, Hood News peeps. Yeah, did anybody hear any shooting? I've been getting messages. Shout out to the peeps that are in the apartment complex, you know, that notified me, letting me know what was going on. This happened around the 2 o'clock hour. Investigation is still underway. I mean, they have somebody, a person of interest or a suspect, but, you know, like I said, they're still investigating everything. If anybody has any information, please reach out to the Harris County Sheriff's Homicide Division and help that family get some answers. Somebody said that the school didn't inform them. I don't even think the school understood, you know, what exactly was going on. I don't know what the procedure is or what time they let out at school. Like I said, I started getting messages right before 3. There's no telling, friends. The school's over there, look. There goes the school right there. My goodness. Oh, they had the kids on lockdown? Okay. Yeah, sometimes the schools don't know, like, exactly what's going on. They just keep the kids safe. That's their primary thing, friends. Give them some grace. Give them some grace. We're just now finding out in the Times 501. So the message went out like about an hour ago. So they did, you know, they did what they could, protect the kids and hold it down. Now, as far as specific answers, they don't know sometimes. But they did good to keeping the kids safe, I think. What do you think? All right, friends. Reporting live. It's your girl, Grizzy. Back to you. Be safe. Love y'all. And go check out the pictures I posted. I think that's where they got where they got the suspect out from.